A different kind of flag is raising tensions in the South Bay. A homeowner says his Confederate flag honors those who fought in the Civil War, but some people say it represents hate and it shouldn't be flying in the first place. KCAL 9's Lisa Sigell has that story.
Well, in the backyard of the home behind me is where the flag flew. Not the one you're looking at, but a Confederate battle flag some people say should not have been flying in the first place. In the backyard of the home of 74-year-old Joe Ryan, a Civil War historian flies an American flag, one the young Americans on the Union battle line at Gettysburg would have carried this day, July 4th. It came up as this flag came down 2 days ago. A Confederate battle flag, he says, represents the young men on the Confederate side. The flag, a replica of one he says they would have carried on the first day of battle. It's how he honors them.
They're responding to different flags as signals of which side's theirs and which side's not. But they're all Americans dying on the same battlefield.
Ryan, who's lived in Palos Verdes for more than 40 years and has a YouTube channel and website dedicated to the Civil War, says the conflict was complicated, but at its roots was racism. He says he raises the Confederate battle flag in remembrance and as a reminder of not only the racial history of the U.S., but how it still exists today.
We're not facing our racism. Let me put it to you that way. We're pretending like this problem is solved.
Just to me, it's a symbol of hate.
But some people who live in Palos Verdes say the battle flag represents something so different to them. Slavery, its use in support of segregation, and so much more. They say seeing it from their yards is simply terrible.
The Confederate flag, to me, is representative of a painful and hateful time in our society, one that I do not want to look to the past for, but I want to move past.
Ryan says he raises the flag 4 times a year, but this woman who did not want to go on camera says enough.
It's not the time to put up that flag. It's not the time.
Ryan, a retired lawyer, says in the decades he's flown the Confederate battle flag, he's had only one complaint. Still, there are reports City Hall is looking into the issue, something Ryan says he doesn't understand. He says not only is he protected by the First Amendment, it allows him to not only raise his voice, but this flag and this one. Now, Ryan says he proudly displays both flags, but after 4 decades of flying the battle flag, he planned on retiring it, not because of any controversy, but because it was so tattered and fragile. That's the latest from Palos Verdes. I'm Lisa Sigell, KCAL 9 News.